What a year, what a year. January the 4th. Hey, I don't know who you are because you haven't said anything, but thank you for joining. This sun is blinding me. Hey, Daily Sips with Jazzy J. And congratulations on being monetized. I am headed to the store to get my last stuff so I can enjoy my day off. I have a long way to go to be monetized. I only got 49 watch hours now, but it's better than what I started with. Yeah, I kind of got off early today. Yeah, I'll get there. Consistency is one thing that I have not been this year, but I'm working on it. Say pitiful. No, I wouldn't say that was pitiful. Yeah, I gotta do the videos on trending topics. Hi, Ice Loving. So, how has 2025 been to you all? Are you happy that it's coming to an end? New beginnings is always good. I spoke, Icy. I don't know if you didn't hear me, but I did speak to you. So, yeah, 2025 was a roller coaster. I started off the 2025, my senior year in college. While I was halfway through my semester, I was told that I have exceeded financial aid, which I didn't know that was possible because I haven't got a degree yet. So I was told that my loan that my loan amount was over the limits. So they took money back. I made the president's list in the spring of 2025. I participated with taxes. I am very aware 2026 is tomorrow, but you can still reflect on what type of year you had. Yeah, I made the president's list. A 4.0, it was with 5 classes. That was hard. Oh, it was hard. Doing that, being a full-time parent, spouse, general business. I have a little of maybe 11 classes left, but I had to put that on a halt. I applied for scholarships, didn't get any scholarships. I really believe that the scholarships, how they're picking scholarships now, it is crazy. Yeah, the way they're picking the scholarships is crazy. They don't really care about the good grades, your attendance and stuff. The previous semester, I was on the dean's list, so you would think deans, then president, okay, scholarship. No. But my oldest is a senior, so when I had used all the funds, I decided that I'll just hold off. Allow him his time to graduate and then proceed that way. I really believe they're not picking based off of your actual grades. Like when I originally started back in 2010, they were going based off of like your school grades and this and that. Now they want you to write an essay, and you write the essay, but I'm thinking like everywhere else they're doing that AI generated, like they're running it AI generated, because you're never getting picked. Everybody that they get a scholarship or whatnot, they'll be like, no, I didn't get one and stuff like that. So I want to know, like, what are the actual qualifications? So I don't really know how they picking. They're just like anybody that I went to school with that was going to that university, and they were on presidents and dean's lists, and they weren't getting scholarships either. And they said that they were applying. So it's like, yeah, how are you picking? The previous college that I went to, the financial aid department would give you scholarships and stuff like that. Okay. Bacon, you about to go. Bye bye. Hey, gosh, Childy. So I do have a question for my married folks that's in here. Do you celebrate your dating anniversary? See, Daily Sips, that's how it was too. But nowadays, they want you to do these scholarships and stuff, and then they be like, mm-mm. And I'm like, what's the essay for if you know you're not going to pick somebody locally? And I do believe that it's the scholarships US wide, but even though it shows up on your underneath your school scholarships, it's not actually your actual school. Okay. So, God's Child D, you say no. I be trying to get 2 anniversaries in. And Daily Sips, you're not married. Okay. Well, I just be trying to get 2 anniversaries in. I told my husband today, I say it made 11 years that we've been together. And he just looked at me like, you can't celebrate both. Why I can't? If I had a present for him today, he would have celebrated. See, Daily Sip, that's what I'm on. Where's my present, honey? Yep, a reason to have cake. Hey, True Slayer. A reason to have cake. A reason to take me out to eat and leave these cheering in the house. I might have to sneak and go get me something to eat, though. Gosh, Child D. Bless you, baby. Bless you. My baby is 16, and God has kept me with no babies after that. Tied, clipped, and burnt. I did have a scare, though. That was a couple of years ago. Ooh, child. My 2 daily sips with Jay-Z. I'm ready for January the 7th or the 8th. I have teenage boys, and when I tell you, they have been eating up everything. I'm going to the store right now for them. Not for myself, for them. Gosh, Child D, sometimes I gotta go out to eat by myself. That's my peace of mind. My hubby be trying to take the kids too. Like, no, they can eat what they got at home. 2026 will be a blessed year for those who have an ear to hear from God. All right, come on, True Slayer. We can touch and agree on that. But yeah, them little boys been eating up everything. They want to go out to eat. They want you to have the refrigerator full. Everything. All right, have a good nap. Have a good nap. I'm walking inside one of these good old HEBs. I would get a basket that don't work.
Be over here, they're gonna be back this way.
Well, we praying for those monitoring spirit family members. They will not win. Yep. Oh, excuse me. What's up, God Charlie? What's your question? Oh no, I ain't had no family get together, girl. No, ma'am. Oh, so now say you have a family get together at your house, and people flew in all family. Um, so in my case, that would never happen. I kind of like my safe space. I don't do at your house what I wouldn't want done at my house. So I don't invite people to my house. Hey, Auntie, I am a firm believer that your house, if you don't associate with them like that, that's your safe haven place. Don't bring somebody in your house that you don't really fool with. And that's just, well, first of all, I ain't opening the door. If I ain't invite you over, there's no need for you to come. And I could be sitting right there in the living room working, and I won't answer. I didn't invite you over there. Yes, true Slayer. I for the longest, I didn't tell people where I stayed. Like, when I called myself dating, they didn't come to my house. I went to your house.
There, we also have some right there at the bakery.
Oh. That wasn't cool. Were they not expecting you to bring the urn? I mean, I would feel some type of way. That was his sister, right? But you're still supposed to ask if you bringing somebody. Can you bring somebody to somebody else's house? Did he feel like you disrespected him? Was there a beef between them? Yes, I know that Jesus loves us and he's the only way. Thank you. But please don't spam the chat. Maybe he wasn't ready to deal with that. You know, some people don't, their closure is their closure. I wouldn't have seen a problem with it. Yeah, he didn't have to do that. He could have just asked in a nice way. Yeah, he could have asked in a nice way. No need to be ugly. So I think tonight we're gonna have tortilla wraps with french fries. Something simple. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I would just pray about it. But me and Uncle would also have to have a conversation later on. Because you didn't have to be disrespectful. You could have got your point across without being disrespectful. I do have a question for you all that do videos. What apps do you use to edit your videos? Excuse me. Did you do a video, God's Childy? And if so, what app do you use to edit it? Okay, I use CapCut too. I just haven't got it down pat. Okay. I might have to go look up some YouTube videos for CapCut. They got video stuff on TikToks? Definitely gonna have to go exploring. I ain't thought about Snapchat. I seen my Snapchat 2025 countdown. Yeah, I can't share that with everybody. Okay, okay, I get it now. I want to look on being actually putting in the work. I know how to do InstaShot and CapCut, but not to the perfection. But that comes with practice. That comes with practice, so I'll get there in due time. Hey, ma'am. Hey, Terry, bro. The supporter of all supporters. Your support never goes unnoticed, Terry. I be looking into a lot of little things. Now that I got my car back, I did a little, what's that called? Christmas Eve, I did a spark. There was this, and I could tell it was an older lady because she didn't know how to, she didn't know how to add the gifts. Substitute. So I substituted what she wanted. For her grandkids. And when I went to go drop off the groceries, I just wanted the lady to know that I couldn't add it to her ticket because she didn't have substitution, so I paid for it on my own. It must have been her son-in-law or something. He asked me how much it cost. I told him how much it cost. He asked me, did she tip me? I said, well, I don't know if she tipped or not. He pulled out $100 and told me, Merry Christmas. When I tell you, I must have started crying. Because believe it or not, I had just got off $3,700 for my car repairs. It's okay, Jazzy, but over here, hello, it's just only that one item, but it said that.
I think it's because of the air vent right here. It tends to mess up the rate.
Okay. So yeah, I felt good about that because after you spend $3,000 on some car repairs, you just about defeated. Does your area have high spark volume? Do you prefer to shop or do pickup? I don't know if my stuff is messing up inside this grocery store. And see, Jazzy, on Christmas Eve, all they wanted to do was the shopping. I had this man that wasn't understanding that the items that he wanted wasn't in stock. Walmart tells you that it's in stock, but it doesn't mean that it's on their shelves. So after I had then just about got everything on this man's list, he canceled on me. Yeah, because he was like, oh, well, they have it. No, they don't have it. I even told the Walmart people, I say, y'all really need to say that it may be in stock, but that's based on the order count, because they could have had 3 people. Like it said that they had 4 items. The man said it hadn't been scanned out yet to show that it was on the checkout part, but it's not in the bag. But when I say that was the only part that was I wasn't able to find, and you canceled the order. Like, canceling the order and reordering something else, it's still not gonna work, right? I also sent him a list of what was available. Like, I took a picture as a courtesy to show you what was available, so that way you can pick from something in that area. You didn't even do that. And I seen when the order popped up again after he canceled, but I didn't even try to pick it up because I knew when I looked and see he still had that thing on there that he wasn't gonna get it. Now, if somebody take their time and shop the items that you're actually looking for, then they tell you that the item isn't available, why would you cancel after they didn't finish getting everything else for that one item? Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was gone. They were already putting Valentine's Day stuff in the Christmas section. Yeah, Valentine's Day stuff was going in the Christmas section. And I say, make it look like you're not trying, but in actual reality, some of these folks don't want to hear that they don't have it. Yeah, I mean, I was getting ready to check out almost, because I was like, okay, he ain't responding on what other one he wants to substitute for. I'm gonna just go ahead and leave that. Cancel. Now, see, what I did see on a Facebook group is they say they finished all their shopping, and at the end, when they're at the checkout, they put that they don't have the items, and then they scan, and they get, when the customer cancel, they didn't already scanned out their order, so they get credit for it. I was like, now see, I guess I ain't think of it that way, because they was like, they ran into a lot of customers who would basically have them shopping and then cancel on them because one item. Yeah, that's what I seen in a Facebook group. I don't know if you're on Facebook, but they got a Spark drivers group, and that's what one person said, and then somebody else say, yep, I do that too. They say they still get their earnings that way. So yeah, I said, now that's a way to do it. They basically say, like, when they're at the checkout, like they're at the checkout and they're putting that the item is not in stock. But I didn't see that part for it to say not in stock. It just say that the item is not available. Then it asks you, do you want to ask someone? Well, of course I asked the people in that department, And they was like, yeah. The man basically showed me on that little Palm Pilot. He said, it says we have 4 of these. He's saying this is the section it's supposed to be in. He said, but it also shows that 3 of them may not be available. So that means somebody might have picked it up, already have it in their cart, and it's just not, oh no, I didn't hear. I didn't know you could hear it. But the lady basically says she did the items not in stock, and then after she did items not in stock, she scanned the because that was the last item left that she was looking for, but she already knew it wasn't available. So she was finished with the order, so she did not in stock, and then she scanned to pay out. And when she scanned to pay out, the customer then canceled after she paid out. So that's how she still got her credit. I said, oh wow, that was pretty smart, I guess. Yeah, I say it's worth trying if it actually works, but I mainly try to do pickups versus shopping. And then I did another shopping order, and I was like, Walmart should have basically told the people that they're closing the stores early, because they were still letting them orders come through for shopping, knowing that they were closing at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So some of these people wasn't going to finish getting their stuff because the store was closing. What is you doing? So yeah, the store was closing, so you wasn't getting your items. And basically they told us like, oh, y'all gotta stop shopping. I was like, wow. Oh no, see, they wasn't having it. They were like, they literally had security come and stop you, Jazzy. They was like, nope, you gotta go. We closed at 6 o'clock. I said, so what about the Spark order? What about it? They was ready to go. Because that Walmart right there, as long as all the stuff is done like you did, you put up all the stuff that you were supposed to put up, and your department was clean, within 30 minutes they was telling y'all can go home. If I'm still in the store shopping, I mean, this was a big order too. If you still in the store shopping, you stopping their time. So yeah, they wasn't understanding that, baby. They was like, get up out of here. And I see why a lot of people don't take them shopping orders, because they don't. 90 something items and you're not even tipping somebody. Like, that's highway robbery. Now you know you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And then got the nerves to be express. Yep, nope, not doing it. Can't do it. I did snap a thing because I just felt like it was too good to be true. The earnings was like maybe $10, but the tip was like 30 something dollars, and I just knew I was gonna get tip baited. But I didn't. I got the $30 tip. Yeah, I agree with that, Jazzy. 30 more than 30 items is too much. I seen this one order that had 6 waters on it. 632 packets of water. This man wasn't tipping, wasn't nothing. $9. Sir, your order gonna sit there. Ain't nobody bringing you them 6 waters to no apartment complex. It's gonna sit there. Mm-mm. I'm gonna need you to tip. I think it should be a limit on how much water they can order. I had an order one time on the 3rd floor, and the man was outside watching me. Watching me.
You'll need to turn on location services for that. Want to turn it on just this once, or while using Siri?
Siri, stop listening.
I don't know where you are, but you can show me. Go to privacy settings, select location services, scroll to Siri, and allow location access.
I'm not trying to get my location found, Siri. But it was on the 3rd floor. The man was outside when I pulled up. Watched me struggle with his stuff. And came up the back way. Watched me struggle to the door with his stuff now. Never once offered to say, hey, I can help you, and this and that, and whoop de whoop. And I'm just looking like, when I see that man walk in that house, I wanted to throw that tissue and everything else at him. Because you was clearly outside waiting for your delivery. The person pulled up. You go into the same apartment as what they going to, except for you go the back way? Mm-mm. It better be one item if I have to walk up them stairs, baby. They be ordering the whole grocery store. Yeah, he was definitely a jerk. And then saying I was looking for the apartment building, he could have easily said, hey ma'am, that's my delivery and the building is over here. He didn't do none of that. Mm-mm. He just watched. And you know who it is because the picture, they know your picture. You was on your phone. Yep. He was just like, baby, you just gonna struggle going up these stairs with that. Ooh. Yep, definitely some jerks. I had this older lady, what that was, the other day. She basically put that she can't walk. Make sure you come to the back door, the side door, whatever. And she asked me to bring the groceries in the house, and I was like, she said, just put it on the table. I say, do you have a pet? Yeah, I got a dog, but it doesn't bite. Like, I'm okay with walking into your home as long as you give me the authorization to walk into your home. But if you got a pet, you don't know if the person that's delivering is allergic or whatnot. Why not put your pet up to allow the ease of them walking in your home? I mean, that's just common courtesy, I would think. I don't fool with dogs. I don't fool with cats. I don't fool with animals. Oh, they'll bring me back, Jazzy. They'll bring me back with the quickness. They'll bring you back. Don't try to kidnap me. I'm gonna ask you 50 million questions. Then I'm gonna turn my location on. And text 911. Come get me. They will not keep me. What they say, send them a pin. This the last location I was at. Come get me now. Expedited. And they'll let me loose then. They'll think about it next time. Oh no, we don't want her. No, she a little crazy, man. She sent the police right over there to us. Now I will say this. I only do the ones that are not that close in the daytime. Nighttime, I am not leaving out of the lights area, the lit area. And them little country towns like that they be wanting you to deliver to that may take you 20, 30 minutes. Nope. I'm not taking that order. They had an order and I know I shouldn't say they wanted me to deliver somewhere that's very racist for my color. And it was a batch order. And I declined that batch order based off of that last order was going to be in Vidor, Texas. You're not supposed to be in Vidor. Won't catch me slipping. Hey, Sean. Nope, you won't catch me slipping. I have no business being that way. You want to take me from one city to another city. Like, it was taking me to 4 different cities within that batch order. No, I want to stay within my same area. Or I love the ones that say the car is a white BMW. And you get there, The white BMW ain't there. So you message the customer, hey, I don't see a white BMW. Which RV do I stop at? Oh yeah, I left. It's the blue and white RV. What? Why did you put your car description? Look for a white BMW on the left side. Why would you put that if you left? Like, you do know what time your order is being delivered, right? I know they send you confirmation on what time your order being delivered. I know they send you an email when the people pick your order up, when they finish shopping and everything, because I done did that. And I did a shopping order. I did an express order just to see how much they was going to pay the person. I think I did an express order. It cost me $40 something for 2 items. I know, and that's with the tip. I know that they didn't give that man $40 something. Because they charged $19.95 for the express. And then I tipped them $4. And I think what I ordered was under $20. I'm like, I think you would get more deliveries if you was to offer more money versus trying to short us. But I don't do Spark like that on a daily. Yeah, my order came out to $40 something dollars, 40 plus dollars. And the item was under 20. With the tip, it was under 20. It was $12.99 plus 4. But I paid $19.95 for the express. So I do believe he probably got extra earnings, but I know he didn't get that full $40. And I wanted to ask him too, but I was like, no, I ain't gonna ask him. I wanted to ask him how much did this Spark actually pay him. Like, if you ever do or order. I've even heard people in their Facebook group say they do orders and they wind up picking up their own order. Now, I find that crazy because you could have kind of did your order just to begin with to make sure you didn't have nobody else get it. But hey, I think it was a ripoff. Because anytime you do express, it's $19.95. Depending on the time frame that you want it. I wanted it in less than an hour. So it was under $19.95. I mean, it was $19.95. Now, did you accept your own order, Jazzy? Or did you see how much they were going to pay on the order? And was the pay what you expected it to be, or was it lower? Okay. Well, I'm about to get off of here so I can go inside this house and get ready for tonight. I don't plan on going anywhere. Staying in the house. They like to pop too many, they like to do too much out here. Happy New Year's, and you enjoy the rest of your night as well, your evening. I'll probably be in these U-Town streets, these YouTube streets, seeing what I can find before I go to sleep. I do want to thank everybody that has supported me this year. Look for more to come.